Today's topic is Thallus of lichen. So we studied about the lichens. Lichen is derived from the Greek word leprous and refers to medicine used for treatment of skin disease because of their appearance as a peeling skin. Squander studied about the lichen. So these pictures shows various types of structures of lichen. So relationship between algae and fungus, so mutualism. So both gain benefits. Algae produce carbohydrate as a food supply and fungus with hyphae hold the structure firmly on substrate and absorb mineral salt. This is a type of controlled parasitism. Photobionts. Green algae. Tribioxia is a common genus found in 75% of lichen in temperate zone. Cyanobacteria, nostoc is a common genus. 25 genera of algae and 15 of cyanobacteria found in lichen. 90% of lichen contain Tribioxia and 8% nostoc and one another genus. Mycobionts, so most lichenialized fungi are Ascomycotina. Most form Apothecia and some form Perithecia and Pseudothecia. So 12 order include mostly lichenized member like Orthomycetes, Urotinomycetes, Leuconomycetes, Lichenomycetes. Some are Basidiomycotina, Phylophorales, few agaricales. So some are Deuteromycotina. So 20% of all fungi and 40% of Ascomycotina are lichenized. In culture, what happens? Photobiont is a Tribouxia, produce juice spore, produce gelatinous sheath, and a no-stroke sheath produces gelatinous. Mycobiont develops into a undifferentiated mass of hyphae, optional lichenized and ecological adaptation. Both belongs to Leuconeuromycetes, thallus morphology. So four basic types like crustose, planktons, scale-like structures, no lower surface, tightly bound to substratum. Thallus fruticose, so branch straps shaped of thread-like thallus, upright and hanging. Thallus morphology, foliose, flattened branching lobes loosely attached to the substratum, leaf-like, have upper and lower surface anatomy similar to angiosperm leaf. Squamulose, so this is the intermediate between foliose and crystose. Scales lobes smaller than in foliose. Growth exhibit low growth rate in crystose and many growth rate 1 to 4 in foliose. Make studies difficult. Factor affecting growth like light variable. Some prefer low light intensities and other one is high. So temperature is variable. Moisture is appears to be an important variable. Do not have a water absorbing organs depending on moisture in air. So when lichen thallus is wetted, absorb water quickly by gelatinous matrix in the cortex starts growth process. So as thallus dries, growth process slows and stop. Dew and humidity are important source of moisture and thalli are inactive when dry. So only grow they when wetted. So most of them require low light intensity and cool temperature and moisture may be responsible for slow growth rate. Asexual reproduction, so fragmentation, Soridia, algal cell enveloped by hyphae, no cortex, form powdery mosses on surface of thallus, detached from thallus. This is a structure. So Ischidia, column-like structure with cortex. This is a foliose lichen, lower surface plaque, Ischidia on lower surface and margin. Sexual reproduction character of fungal like symbiotic ascospores are discharged and algal cells are not discharged with them. So thought that after ascospore germinate, they make contact with the algal cell. This is the internal, this figure shows internal structures of lichen, fruticose lichen, habit of hepthallus, section through a thallus showing a portion of an apothecium of the left and somatic portion of the right. This is a like, for example, hypogemia and hematoma. This is a different. So lichenaceous. So the metabolites mainly secondary are antimicrobial, anti-proliferative, antiviral, antibiotic, anti-inflammatory, cytotoxic, analgesic, and antibiotic effect belongs to dipside and dipsidone, which are condensation product of 2 and 3-phenyl carboxylic acid, mainly arsenic acid. So 4-lichenic acid is reported. Role of lichen acid, so arsenic acid, wide spectrum antibiotic activity. Vulpinic acid exhibited mild antibiotic activity. This type of acid inhibited the growth of Bacillus subtilis, Staphylococcus aureus, and Bacillus megaterium. Lichen acid, so as a defense mechanical chemical against attack by slugs and other minute animals, so have good chelating properties. They are metal binding, so translocate the substance between partner, increase permeability of algal cell, stabilize the amount of light, twisting the photobiont layer. This is the uses. So as a source of food, Cetaria islandica was used food in northern Europe and was cooked as a porridge, stew, bread, salad, and pudding. So, and second one example, Bryoria Fremonti were mostly used as a food in times of famine in North America. So they are called famine food. In China, lichen are used as a food. Loberia Isidiophora, Loberia yoshimura, and also as a health promoting tea. As a fodder, Cladonia rangiferina in tundra, Citria islandica in Iceland, species of Lecanera, nutritic value is due to lichening. So as initiator of vegetation on rocks, crustose lichen are primary colonizer. Some lichen known as the earth followers have a strong distinct odor, so they are smoked along with tobacco used in summer dances. Medicinal properties, Platygera canina, hydrophobia, Parmelia saxatilis, epilepsy, in Loberia pulmonea in lung functions. So perfumes and dyes, so the extract are used to dye wool. They are also used in the manufacture of moss and leather fragrances in perfume and some type of shop. Lichenometry, first employed by Fageria, most accurate when rocks are less than 1000 years. 10,000 years maximum age limit, mostly 10% error occur. So mostly used are Ascomycetes genera. So lichen are advantages over vascular plants as a bioindicator of air pollution because they have no wax cuticle to protect cells inner cell structure. Lichen pollution indicator red bark is normally covered by a mosaic of white lichen, but no lichen can grow in polluted air. So lichen are differently sensitive to air pollution. Fruticose the most sensitive one, foliose the second, and crystose the most resistant. So basically lichens are efficient indicator of air pollution and acid deposition. They are less cost comparing with expensive equipments, and appropriate techniques should be developed, especially in the developing countries, to use lichen as a biomonitoring of air pollution. So lichen provide warning signal before severe damages occur in ecosystem and health. The fungal garden. This is the fungal garden. You can see here there. Thank you.